Hello, team. Hello, Miss Brown.
Hi.
Congratulations, team. We finished 2 full weeks of hybrid learning. Absolutely rocked it. It was an amazing experience. Kids are sad that they have to go back home. They really, really enjoyed being on campus and being supported by you and seeing you in person. Also, thank you for your continued support for all of our students who are at home and online. We know it's a challenge trying to manage both learning environments at the same time, but you're coming up with creative solutions and students are noticing and students are really enjoying this new learning experience with hybrid learning. Here we are with another weekly update, so let's get started. Schedule next week, Monday, February 22nd, starting with A34. Important to notice here, we have support in the afternoon. Please reach out to students. Positive tip here, reach out to students who you haven't reached out to before. So if you're noticing that you haven't reached out to any students, especially those in group 1, send them a quick message during student support time if they're not connecting during that moment in the day. Also, PD afternoon on February 23rd. Ms. Brown will talk about that in a minute. And Friday, February 26th, we are running our distance learning schedule as usual.
So a few things. Tuesday after school, we will have professional development afternoon. We will be hosting Teachers of the Roundtable. There will be 6 different workshops that you will have the opportunity to sign up for. You will actually sign up for one workshop and you will attend that during the afternoon. Then, after the Teachers of the Roundtable, there are grade level meetings until 4 o'clock. We also have an optional pop-up PD session. The topic this week is Nearpod. It will be presented by Roberto Chavez, and a link has been sent to you in your Outlook calendar. If you would like to attend, just accept it. If you can't attend, which is okay, just decline. Remember, if you have students during that time, during student support time on Wednesday, the students are your first priority. So we will be recording the pop-up PD session and we will be sharing it with teachers who cannot make it. We also would like to remind you of substitution protocol. If you need to be out of school for a day, please WhatsApp Erica in the morning. By WhatsApping Erica, she will start the process of finding coverage for you and your classes. Also, make sure that you message Mr. Holman and let him know that you will not be at school.
Okay, let's talk about picnic. Extra bonus if you can count how many times we use the word picnic in the next 2 slides. So what are we talking about? We're talking about our new protocol for recess, our recess picnics.
Why? To allow students and teachers some outside time during recess, which is actually, Mr. Holman, more optimal for snack time.
When are we having our picnics? At the end of the second block.
But where are we having the picnics? We are having our picnics in our central plaza. That's all classes from the Arts Center as well as grade 7 and 8 classes in the secondary building will go to the central plaza for their picnic. Middle school courtyard will be used by all 6th grade classes in the secondary building for their picnic, and secondary covered sports area for all PE classes to picnic.
So I hope you're keeping track. That's a lot of picnics we just saw with that first slide. So let's talk about the how. Number 1, identify a space for your group to have a picnic. So as you leave your second block classroom, please make sure you go to the identified area and find a spot for your specific group. Have students set their things down at that moment. Students can head over and wash their hands before they're picnicking. Important note here, if you have a classroom that has a sink already in it, go ahead and wash your hands before you head out for picnic time. Students must picnic with their second block class. It's important that we keep them together in those groups for tracing protocols. So very important to let kids know we can't have them mixing with different groups during picnic time. Important to note here also, all hands on deck. That's kind of been our motto as we've transitioned to hybrid learning. So if you have a planning block during second block, please come out and help with supervision during picnic time. The idea here is that we can all help each other out. That way we all get breaks when we need them. Wash hands before returning to classes. This is a MEP protocol. So important here that as soon as students have finished their snack, even if it's not time to go back into the classrooms yet, please send them over to wash their hands at the hand washing stations. And this will help us avoid long lines to wash hands when it's time to go back to the buildings. Post-picnic, students will transition to their next class when they are dismissed by their supervising teacher. The administrative team and grade level leaders are going to be there to help stagger the dismissal to make sure we don't have too many students all trying to get into the building at the same time.
And as always, I just want to say a special thank you. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. You are doing a fantastic job. We've made it 2 weeks into hybrid learning and we are rocking it. We are doing a great job. So thank you so much. Keep up the great work and see you next week.
Thank you, team. We're really looking forward to this new challenge of hybrid learning, and we're looking forward to this opportunity of getting our students outside during recess time. Your feedback, your adaptability, and your flexibility in the next few days is going to be very important as we fine-tune and adjust this first iteration of picnic time. Thank you, team. It's been an amazing 2 weeks of hybrid learning. Keep up the great work. Virtual fist bump from Ms. Brown and Mr. Holman. Have a wonderful weekend.